solid ground.
An Aldmer researcher from Somerset told me the Bosmer here worship a god they call the Wilder King. She is determined to search for this Wilder King in that treacherous forest. Discover if he is real and if he is in fact a god. Such a brave girl. Well?
Ah, this is my favourite fishing hole. I'm glad the Altmer left it alone, even though the guards give me grief when I try to visit.
Hello there.
It's good for the Bramble Bridge, but this one wonders how long their
What do you
isolationist
want?
ways can last.
My friend!
Wood
How
oaks
good
aren't
it
the
is to
only
see
friends
you!
that fade in the wood.
Pretend we're old friends catching up after a long absence. I don't want to blow my cover just asking for help.
Great acting.
I need an assistant to do some delicate tasks, and you've got the right look about you. I'm part of an undercover investigation into a string of thefts in Marbruk. The artisan is a master of his profession. The artisan targets local Altmer, so I draw suspicion. We must capture the artisan before the Queen is targeted. Take my notes.
Fancy cards you've got there. It's not the cards that count, though. It's the will to win.
Nope. Sorry. You need to up that rank a bit, mate.
You got a lot of work to do before you take me on, pup. Come back when your rank's improved. You got a lot of work.
You approach knowing what you want. I was once like that not that long ago. Please share some gold with poor Curlit. Curlit hears and sees much, but it is difficult to recall when one's stomach rumbles so. Alas, he does not have the coin for food. 1,000 blessings. This one's night eye has not failed him yet. Curlit caught a glimpse of a Bosmer sneaking into the bank.
Most Altmer wouldn't trust a wood elf with their money. Fair enough, but trust is the Dominion's foundation, is it not? We have to start somewhere. Have I ever? There's been a steady stream of Altmer depositing valuables here since the thefts began. I'd like to see that. I'm an expert in security. No one can enter the bank without keys, and only I and my apprentice Nidras have them. Now Nidras... I guess he went upstairs. That boy's steps are as light as feathers.
If you need banking services, my master Talqua can assist you downstairs. Ah, working with Scylla. I noticed you making friends in the market. If you figured it out, there's no use keeping up pretenses. My initial plan was to exercise the right of theft. I steal precious objects from the Altmer, then demand they leave Marbruk for their return. It turns out the Altmer don't respect the rights, so I return them. Now, I simply let Altmer hatred do the job for me. You'll know soon. Now, I tipped off the guards that the artisan was in the bank, and here you are, sneaking about. I advise you leave.
Did you find out who the artisan is? The bankers. Why didn't I see it before? You have my thanks for finding him. But now we have to deal with the mess he left behind. The bastard returned the stolen items to the wrong houses. He then sent anonymous letters to the victims framing the owners for the crime. They too easily believe their neighbors stole from them. And we've only just been able to prevent any violence. We must find those valuables. I appreciate the help. According to the letters, the items are in houses across Marbruk. You'll have to search carefully to find them.
Staying out of trouble?
Can you believe LaRose stole my husband's dog pluck? He may have inferior blood, but that's no excuse for such cruelty.
Greetings.
The rascal's a pretentious oaf, but stealing my wedding gift to satisfy his vanity? Unforgivable.
What do you want?
I can't believe Callistil would stoop so low as to steal my heraldic cane just to score a few favors with the Queen in my absence.
Halt, thief! Aha! I caught you red-handed, artisan. Thieves just can't help returning to the scene of the crime, can they? Pinning the blame on someone else? I won't fall for that. How do you explain those stolen goods you're carrying? Hmm? You know Sinar? Well, this doesn't prove anything. You might have heard his name in relation to your own investigation. An excellent idea. I was just about to propose. Sinar is on the upper city tier, near the entertainment pavilion. You lead the way. I'm not so naive that I turn my back on a common criminal.
What is it?
I hear that someone drove the wood
We
horse
don't
away
like
from the
strangers
Bramble
here.
Bridge.
Captain, I bring great news.
I'm afraid you have me mistaken.
Captain Sinar, I have detained the artisan. No time to thank me. I must return to my rounds.
Can't strike you. I can't believe he just blew my cover. Please tell me you have good news. Thanks, Stender. Things were getting tense. I know you're not the artisan, thanks to our careful investigations. You're free to go now. We'll return the items back to their original owners.
Nidras? A thief? And to think I trusted him with our valuables. How embarrassing.
Ну, чувак, возле него очень символично тусовалась крыса. Как бы.
Nidras? A thief?
Hmm?
No charge to have a look.
Come, do your trading here.
May I be of service?
Well?
This one assures you.
Welcome to Marbruk, Jewel of Valenwood. A good place to spend some coin.
We're going to scare our friend Kalima. She loves it when we scare her. Once she stops chasing us, she laughs. I haven't seen her laugh, but I'm sure she does. She loves us.
Aha, a guest. How wonderful. I wonder, would you help my friend and I with a little experiment? We are reconstructing animals. Dead ones, of course. Wouldn't do such a thing to live ones. That would be barbaric. Not to mention impractical. Specifically, we are creating an elixir that will cause small dead animals to wriggle about as if alive. Well, as it turns out, we're fresh out of parts. Rat parts, I mean. I need you to bring us the head, legs, body, and tail from 4 different rats, so we can combine them into an animated rodent assemblage. Oh, I know the whole thing seems rather rash and improbable, doesn't it? But our methods get results. Bring back the rat parts and we'll have a little rodent scurrying about in no time. Why, it'll be almost lifelike. No, please meet us outside the Fighters Guild. We must set up our experiment there. There is a reason for this. One I would prefer to forget. It involves an early experiment with my associate. An experiment that failed horribly. It's not as simple as you may assume, however. When the two of us are involved, nothing is ever simple.
It's almost like that girl doesn't realize how ridiculous she looks, flouncing about like that.
Small steamer, hunger, hunter, all pariah, scryer, destroyer came, raver and twilight just the keep us safe, forsake the ones that
What is it?
Everything is here. Wonderful. Allow me a moment to apply our elixir. Now we address the practical applications of this marvelous elixir. If you will help us one last time, I will increase your compensation. My associate and I have a mischievous nature. It is through this nature we show our affection for our friends. Our close friend Kalima is, as Timaway would say, a grumpy bug. We want to lift her spirits. Place these squirmy rodent things in her backpack in the corner. She'll be back shortly, and then we'll see the fruits of our labor. Timaway and I have a wager. He expects her to double over with laughter. I do not expect that reaction. second stage is the most important. What use is magical inquiry if it cannot foster relationships? Excellent. Here's your payment. I expect our dear friend will be back any moment. So if you would like to stick around, it's sure to be an entertaining spectacle.
Oh, what is that? Adamir, Timmy Way, I will kill you both.
Excellent. Well done. A fantastic experiment, if I do say so myself.
She says she wants to kill us, but she doesn't mean it. She says that out of love.
Crime is the brother of civilization, I suppose.
King Camoran Eridon put his cousin Gelthior on trial. Don't worry, justice will be served.
These are frightening
I never
times.
thought I'd see
We
so
must
many
all
strangers in
band together.
Valenwood. True enough. I worry about my sister. She's stationed at the Moonhedge outpost, and there's been rumors of Daedric activity there for some time.
Daedra? Oriel, help us.
Greetings.
Sometimes claws do not suffice. Sometimes only the skill of the able craftsman will do.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I need help. I'll make it. Don't you worry.
Hello there. Hello? Move along.
If only somebody would come.
What do you want?
Hail.
Quality wares.
I'd planned this painting as a gift to Queen Irene. If only people would stop getting in the way!
Yes?
Hazazi brought me a report on Bramblebreach, including details about this Arianas and rumors of the Wilder King. Fascinating legends. You did well there. Bramblebreach scouts will be of great help. No one knows the land better.
Привет.
I hear that someone drove the Wood Orcs away from Bramblebreach.
This one heard me say.
Don't cause any
heard
trouble.
They ran away like cowards.
Oh, I can't wait for another adventure to sweep me along. Nothing out here but trees. You can't stab trees. Well, you can, but they don't stab. By the hist, yes. All the drinks. I want all the drinks. Oh, thank you. Now to drink until I stop seeing the forest when I close my eyes.
A fellow undaunted. If you need any equipment, you can speak to me. Yours should be well worn by now. If you need any leads on adventures, you can also speak to me. I know of a few places. Then I've got two right up your alley. One's a fortress full of Lamia, snake women, and the other's a Bosmer village under siege by, listen to this, Daedra. Here in Greenshade, there are rumors flying of a Bosmer village in flames, and that the Daedra set them. That there's a Daedric army there. I didn't catch the village's name, but the locals have taken to calling it the City of Ash. There's an old fortress by the name of Arx Corinium, way out in Shadowfen. It was abandoned, but now serves as home to a horde of Lamia. If you're looking for a fight, Lamia are always ready to dance with you.
I have to travel to Marbruk every day for work. It is a long walk. But Sharir...
What? You think an orc doesn't know his spices? That he can't please the delicate Altmer palate? Ah, then you haven't tried my cooking.
Please do come in. Here at the Parchment and Horn, we do our best to ensure a relaxing stay for any journey to Marbruk. Even yours.
Mead from meat, wine from grapes. By the end of the night it all...
Ah, care to join me?